So let's talk about the Yeti Roadie 32-wheeled cooler. I'm gonna go over the build of this cooler, talk about all the different features of it, talk about who this is for, and then go over a demo of me putting drinks in here, just so you can see how much this can hold. Okay, so let's just first talk about just the overall cooler itself. So it is 25 pounds, so it is pretty heavy. And it's made out of polyethylene. And that just means that it is scratch resistant. It's gonna handle the weather really well. It's not gonna wear, the casing isn't gonna wear off when it's in the sun. And it's just overall better build. Okay, so let's just have a look at the different features of this Yeti cooler. So first we have the lid and we have the little locks here. Really high quality, durable. It's a little foldable one, 2 pieces to it. You just latch it on in and push down just like that. Very smooth, really nice, high quality feel to it. I'm gonna just take both of these up and we'll go ahead and open the cooler itself. So you can see it is a really big cooler. If we have a look inside, again, this is 32 quarts. And one of the great things about this cooler is it will keep your ice in here without melting for days. This of course will depend on if it's sitting in the direct sunlight. You can have your ice up to 3 to 4 days without it completely melting. And if we look further down here, we can of course see the little drainage. I'll go ahead and show you on the back as well. But that's of course where we can drain the cooler. That's really nice to have. And it's really cool in here. Like this is just sitting in the garage. The outer casing was a little bit hotter and it's really cool in here. So this really does control the temperature really well. What's also nice on the sides of the cooler is we have little hooks where we can just grab on, as well as little slots where we can just add anything we want to, from our keys to even a strap. Again, this is a pretty heavy cooler, so you're not gonna really be carrying it, around your shoulders or anything like that. Okay, then let's of course talk about one of the great features of this cooler, and that is the wheels of this. It is incredibly smooth. It's so easy to just swivel around, move around. Again, 25 pounds without anything in here. So of course you want something that's very mobile and you don't have to lug it around. It doesn't feel like a chore taking it everywhere. So it's just really nice to move this around very smoothly. The wheels are really nice, thick plastic, feels really sturdy. I don't feel like I'm gonna break these wheels if I'm going over rocks or anything like that. Okay, and then let's just talk about the handle here. So this is a Periscope little handle that folds in just like that, so that goes down just like this, and it's very smooth. Feels really nice to pull up, and it is really sturdy. Even at this higher height, oftentimes you'll have coolers that just seem like they're just gonna break when you're like pulling it. This again, really sturdy. Just move this around. So no problems at all moving this around. Again, over rocks, dirt road, anything. This is really easy. We have the little drainage port. You just unscrew that, just like that. Really easy. You can just screw it back on in. And what's also really nice about this cooler is it is also a seat. So of course, if you're at any of those tailgating events, sporting events for your kids, just having a nice seat, and it's really big too, really spacious. So this is no problem at all sitting on it. Okay, so let's just go over a demo of just putting in some drinks in here. I'm not gonna put any ice in here. Of course, when you put in ice, it's gonna have less of a capacity for any food or drinks, but this is just to give you an idea of what you can put in it. Okay, so let's put in some cans. So this is really tall, which is really nice. You can easily fit a wine bottle in here as well. Okay, just to show you the height of this cooler, we'll go ahead and stack a few of these. I see there's still room up top here. And then we'll just add a few more cans. Okay, so that's what we have in here so far. As you can see, there's a ton of room left. Again, when you have ice in here, you're gonna have a little bit less capacity, but we have a ton of cans and protein drinks in here, and there's plenty of room for a lot more in this. So again, this is just to give you an idea of how much you can fit in here. Okay, so we have all our drinks in here. So we can see, still really easy to move around just like this, no problem. Okay, so who is this cooler for? Really, anyone who wants a more premium cooler experience, someone who needs to have ice that lasts for days, and really anyone who just wants a cooler for their outdoor events, whether that be with their kids' sporting events, whether you're camping, tailgating, this is a great cooler for that. It has a really big capacity, it's really tall. Only negative I would say is it's just a little heavy, being 25 pounds by itself without anything in it. It's just a little bit heavier. But other than that, this thing is a really high quality, really easy to move around, and is definitely a cooler worth picking up.